Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I would be back. So we've got the Here Catatonic talking clock made a video on. We got the Maxiades, two of them, two analog, so that's three. Now, here's another one on the shelf. Which one should we do? Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. I'm dying to show off and tell you about my very, very complicated story here. But I've done 3 videos that announce USA Time Updated. We're going to make 4, and then we're going to knock out the other 3 that, But then I could leave it in suspense. So, about these radio-controlled talking clocks. Between the next 4 digital ones I got to make a decision and come up with what. So, let's get rolling. So the first thing I've noticed is, keeping the trajectory, is the 5 Senses radio-controlled digital talking clock. So let's start there. So I've had mixed feelings about this clock. Again, I give this one a 5 out of 5, and this is why. Number 1, instead of telling you what it does, I'm going to play what it does. You've heard this in my other video and me showing off what these clocks do, what they talk about, but why not? I'm an audio guy myself. I like to hear stuff talk. So let's get rolling. When you press the talk button, it's a little round circular device that takes 2 AAA batteries.
p.m. Today is Tuesday, February 25, year 2025. USA Time Updated.
So the speaker is on the button itself. It talks in a British male voice. So, we're knocking out the features that, oh, we got 5 more clocks in the radio. 4 more that are radio controlled, 1 that is Bluetooth controlled. We'll get that when we're on the low section. That's the only section we have right now. Anyways, so this is how it begins. What I think of this clock. So it's great for fitting in your pocket. You could fit it in pocket size. Definitely can carry it in a suitcase. And it's small and it's circular. It's got a few buttons on it. Like I said, I don't move these clocks at all, because you move them a certain way, it'll stop updating, and that's the only thing. But it's not enough for me to sit here and dock points. Now, if it's done this for 2 weeks, I will definitely say the signal accuracy is terrible. So, first, how many products is that 5 out of 5? We have here Kent Atomic Talking Analog Clock, 5 out of 5, that's 1. 2 more Ryzen radio controlled analog talking clocks, that's 3. This makes 4. But I think the next 3 might or might not make the 5 out of 5 mark. Not everything is going to be 5 out of 5 on this channel, I don't think, but then yet again, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to let you guys find out. I know what they are, but you guys don't. So, technically what I'm saying is it's a 5 out of 5. You have your volume control. A lot of my radio controlled clocks have volume controls. In fact, I think there are 2 clocks that do not. Possibly 3. We'll get to that in a minute. So, I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. I'm not trying to say, okay, we got a 20-minute video, now we got a 15, now we got a 10 or a 5 or a 6. There's really not much to say onto these. I just come up with my 2 cents and try to stretch the video, but if anything, like I try to make everything fit within a certain region. At least I'm not going to make a short out of this video, because why not? So the next thing is the battery life held and is still holding good. If you want stuff that's low maintenance, you can keep an eye on it. You don't have to worry about this dying on you. The only thing I can say is I don't know if this one has a low battery indicator. You can find this on the Time Chance store. This is one of the radio controlled atomic talking. Again, I say atomic. I need to really just say radio controlled. The radio controlled talking clocks, 2 of them do not have the hourly chime, and the rest of the clocks do that are radio controlled. That's a plus. So I forgot to mention that in the other videos, or the other video involving the radio controlled talking clock from Ryzen, or as VoiceOver likes to pronounce, Ryzen. And for those who don't know how to spell it, it is spelled Reizen, Ryzen, or Ryzen, or what some people would say is raisin, which I don't understand why it's raisin. I mean, it's not a damn fruit, is it? Or in this case, a dried up grape. Now, I like the alarm sound. The alarm sound, along with the other talking clock that's radio controlled from Ryzen and Five Senses are the same. You cannot change it. But there are a few clocks that are like that. There is one that is not like that. There's might be one, two, maybe three, or several, depending. One of them has about 20 alarm sounds, but we'll get to that on another video. Again, I don't want to stretch this out too long because I don't know why. But anyways, another plus about this product is you can get this on Amazon for $25.99. Maybe $29.99, so roughly $30. The Hurricane Atomic talking clock, you can get it and technically walk out paying just about $40 for it. The Ryzen radio controlled talking watch, or clock should I say, is $54.99. So technically $60 to maybe $62 after tax, because it is $9. So technically $65, maybe $70 for the clock. That is how much you're roughly spending. And so this is a cheaper version of a digital talking clock that's radio controlled. The lowest that you'll ever find, unless you strike one at 19 or 20 bucks. That is rare. I can't find a plug-in one. I want one that plugs in because I think, one, those are cool, and two, what if you don't have batteries? Then you're practically screwed and the clock is useless. So I really think that people like Ryzen and Five Senses and all these others, even Accurite needs to come out with one that talks, because why not? I mean, so that's technically in a nutshell all that this clock really does. It has one alarm, it has the hourly chime, volume adjustment, time zone setting. All of them have that because of course it needs to know what your time zone is. But that clock does UK, Germany, Japan, and the 4 time zones: USA Pacific, Mountain, Central, and Eastern. But I hope you guys liked this video. Please enjoy your day, and if I could think more on it before I get off, I've had this off and on. I've had this in (2023) and in 2024. So it's kind of hard to pick out which one to do. So this has been a thoughts and opinions on the 5 senses radio controlled talking digital clock. Thank you and enjoy.